More stakeholders commend Governor Soludo on youth empowerment. President Tinubu to embark on a 3-day official visit to Equatorial Guinea. Bangladesh government opens murder investigation on ex-premier Hasina. A very good morning to you and welcome to our breakfast news this morning. My name is Ijoma Uche, and just before we go, remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Welcome. The newly inaugurated Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission, ASIEC, has announced the local government elections in the state will be held on Saturday, September 28, 2024. The chairman of the commission, Magistrate Genevieve Osakwe, announced this during a press conference at the commission's headquarters in Oka. Chibuzo Okoye has that report.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo had earlier this month inaugurated the members of the commission with a charge to give the state free, fair and credible polls. Magistrate Genevieve Osakwe informed all registered political parties that the election timetable, schedule of activities and other details will be made available at the commission's headquarters on Thursday, August 14, 2024. The ANSEC boss explained that the commission is assigned with responsibility of conducting local government council elections according to the provisions of the Constitution and the Anambra Electoral Law 2024. Responding to questions from newsmen on the preparedness of the commission for the polls, Magistrate Osakwe, who noted that the election is about 45 days from the date of the official release of the timetable, also noted that the commission was more than prepared and ready to give the Anambra the best local government elections ever.
Anambra State have set up this commission to take care of local government council elections in Anambra State. And we hereby state that Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission wishes to inform all registered political parties and the general public that local government elections in the state will be held on Saturday, September 28, 2024. Election timetable, schedule of activities, and other details can be collected from the headquarters of the Commission on 14th day of August 2024.
Present during the press briefing were some members of the Commission, including Sachinedu Nnalu, Mrs. Bernardine Obande, Barrister Osita Ibokwe, Helen Ume, and Mr. Emeka Okeke.
The Deputy Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chukwuma Okoye, has donated new Sienna balls to the Anglican Youth Fellowship of Oka Diocese. Right Honorable Okoye delivered the balls to the fellowship at St. Mark's Anglican Church, Umuawolo, in the Oka South local government area during their Sunday service. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike for this report taken from our studios.
The lawmaker said the donation was in fulfillment of a promise he made earlier during his campaign that brought him second term at Anambra State House of Assembly, while saying that the fulfillment of all promises has remained the bond between him and God. The Deputy Speaker, who also represents Oka South Constituency 2, said the donation was also to thank God for his goodness and mercy in his life and family. The lawmaker said he is in love with the fellowship because it is a place where the unadulterated word of God is preached to the youth, and appeal to members to continue to give maximum support to the Soludo administration to continue to deliver good governance to all communities in the state.
The promise Anglican Youth Fellowship of Nigeria, Oka Diocese. I want a politician, they will I'm my mind will go on the I'm moving on the engagement in the Missouri. Time will not 1 year. I need
The official opening of the new rectory of the chaplaincy, which has 9 apartments with state-of-art model facilities. The opening of the rectory was well attended by government functionaries, including the Secretary to Anambra State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelu, Chief of Staff to Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Mr. Ernest Ezeajoyi, and Chief of Protocol, Sir Chinedu Nwoye, among others.
As part of efforts to ensure a prospective and brighter future for the youth in Anocha Council area, a scale acquisition has been flagged off by the Transition Committee Chairman of the area, Comrade Rome Ibekwe. The training, which was flagged off in Neni, drew the youth from all the west in Anocha who will undergo 6 months training, after which they will be empowered. It also featured the commissioning of Anocha Solution Kitchen for relaxation, hospitality and comfort of staff of the council and beyond. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzo Okoye filed the report.
Addressing the gathering, the Transition Committee Chairman, Anocha Council Area, Comrade Romanus Ibekwe, said the moves is in line with the policy and solution agenda of Governor Chukwuma Soludo, who has done everything possible to engage the youths in the state in some skills to boost their future and make them employers of labor.
I see it, we are doing flag off today, and this is to tell you that we are ready to empower our youth to be self-independent on their own with different skills acquisitions, which we are always pushing high. We are making sure that our people benefit a lot of these skills, in different skills, both shoemaking, bag making.
The special advisor to Governor Chukwuma Soludo on youth empowerment, Dr. Nelson Omenoa, while commending Governor Chukwuma Soludo on the appointment of the Transition Committee Chairman of Anocha, whom he described as an energetic youth with vision to build others, stating that with all these moves, Anocha is in safe hands because starting with the youth is building future and adding value to them to become self-reliant, useful to themselves and the society at large.
One or two skills, then you don't need to depend on anybody for everything of which you have. Take for instance, the soap making. They produce muncha. Then the demand for muncha crash. The price of muncha making crash.
In our welcome address, the coordinator of Anocha Skill Acquisition Center, Mrs. Obi Madumere, said the aim of the skill center is to enable people in that locality to acquire gainful skill rather than roaming about in town looking for non-existing job, to eradicate poverty, crime, giving them a voice in the society and reduce their indices of vulnerability. Lending their voices to the sources being recorded in the council area, the Anocha chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, Sir Anthony Ugoji, and his woman leader counterpart, Mrs. Ijoma Soni Ebuna, maintained that Solution Administration has continued to better the lives of Ndi Anambra, which Anocha is one of the most beneficiary, enumerating achievements recorded so far, calling on all to support Soludo government for more dividends of democracy in their locales. Responding on behalf of the trainees, Asatu Youth President, Anocha Council Area, Comrade Chisom Nadi, noted that the idea of investing in the lives of the youth is the best that have happened, commending Comrade Ibekwe for starting with the youth, saying he has created an avenue that lead them all through their lives. They will be trained in tailoring, makeup, shoe, catering, decorating, cosmetology, ICT, solar installation, among others. From Anocha Council Headquarters, Neni, Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
An abundant desire to positively shape the lives of youth and promote education in their community. A potential Star Garden Ezinifite in Agwata local government area, in conjunction with the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, Ezinifite chapter, has organized the 2024 Ezinifite Best Student Challenge and Youth Empowerment Program. During the event, students and pupils who are residents in the community, both indigenous and non-indigenous of the community, were issued a written quiz to test their knowledge of English language, mathematics, and current affairs. Ifunanya Wampo has this report.
They also competed on oral presentation for secondary schools and debate for primary schools. At the end of the test, a student of Mother of Christ Secondary School, Ezinifite, Master Ifeanyi Oyadimma, who emerged the overall best in quiz, went home with a prize money of 50,000 naira. While the best student in debate, also a student of Mother of Christ Secondary School, Ezinifite, Master Pius Benedict, went home with the sum of 20,000 naira. Other participants in the quiz, debate, and oral presentation competition went home with different consolation cash prizes. They also paid the school fees for 8 pupils of Emmanuel Nursery and Primary School, Ezinifite, and empowered 3 other youths of the community with the sum of 20,000 naira to support their different businesses. According to the founder, Potential Star Garden Ezinifite, Comrade Emmanuel Umenze, the event has been on for 5 years now and aimed at pulling resources together to promote education, equip young people with necessary skills, and to help them tap into their inner potentials.
So I chose generation and I thought there is still dignity in labor. So we want to tell them that education is power.
For the Transition Committee Chairman of Agwasa Council Area, Dr. Chibezel Fobike, represented by the coordinator NYCN in Agwata, Comrade Madabuchi Ezeka, noted the place of NYCN in driving youth involvement in policies, especially in engaging stakeholders to prioritize the welfare and empowerment of the youths in policies, which is yielding positive results.
It's in line with the dream of the solution government, greater Agwata vision of our TC chairman, and in line with the local government youth council drive to empower the youth and encourage education.
Also, the chairman, Anambra South Traditional Rulers Council, and the traditional ruler of the community, Iwebob Chukwuma Oji, extolled the initiators of the program, describing it as of most important to equip and empower youth for a better tomorrow.
When I see the organizers, Hana Panamba, Haji Sika, Nachukuna,
On his part, the President General of Ezinifite Improvement Union, Nzenwara Ekwilo, while pledging total support to the welfare of the youth in the community, lauded the organizers of the event for their support in education and skill acquisition, called on affluent individuals in the community to support and help expand the program. Some of the sponsors of the event, Chief Ilo and Mrs. Oranu, who were represented by Mr. Chukwebuka Anyeka in their respective goodwill messages, expressed satisfaction with the successful outcome of the event, which aimed at correcting the mindset of those who sees education as unimportant. In their response, one of the beneficiaries, Master Oyadimma, commended the organizers of the event for supporting their educational needs and prayed God to bless them immensely, even as he promised to take his academics seriously. Life-changing talk by Reverend Father John Mark Okafor, debate, quiz, musical performance, comedy, presentation of check, and certificates of attendance formed high points of the event. From Ezinifite, Ifeanyi Oyadimma reporting for ABS.
Progress Primary School in Oyi local government area of Anambra State has organized the graduation ceremony for its primary 6 and the nursery 3 pupils to mark the completion of an important chapter in their educational journey. The event held on the school premises saw a large turnout of parents, guardians, teachers, and community members who gathered to celebrate the achievements of young graduates. Correspondent Blessing Dennis tells us more.
The atmosphere was filled with excitement as the pupils, dressed in their graduation gowns, proudly received their certificates. In her opening speech, the school's headmistress, Mrs. Constance Iwuchukwu, congratulated the pupils for their hard work and dedication throughout the academic year and encouraged them to carry the values and knowledge they have acquired into the next stage of their education. Mrs. Iwuchukwu also commended the education-friendly governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, who has consistently supported the education system in Anambra State, but appealed for his intervention to address the challenges faced by the school, including dilapidated buildings, shortage of teachers, and lack of essential equipment.
We are very happy to be on this type of occasion to say farewell to the basic 6 pupils, and they welcome the ECC 3 to their normal primary section of the system. My graduates were able to excel academically. They can read, they can speak good English, they can communicate with one another in good English.
Addressing the gathering, the Transition Committee Chairman of Oyi Local Government Area and Chairman on the occasion, Honorable Emmanuel Nweke, represented by Mr. Izuchukwu Emenankete, praised the school for its commitment to providing holistic education and urged parents to continue supporting their children's dreams, emphasizing that the greatest gift a parent can give to a child is education.
So now it's a product of this school and all the necessary support any education of the school now on the chairman of the Malina Open.
Mrs. Maureen Onwuzolike, a staff member of the school, expressed her pride in graduating students, noting that they have worked hard, shown great determination, and grown significantly during their time in school, and advised them to exhibit the virtues of honesty, perseverance, and respect as they move on to the next phase of their academic journey.
So we are here to tell our graduates, those are in the nursery 3 and basic 6, we are here to tell them goodbye. We are here to wish them well. Mostly those in basic 6.
Parents also express their pride and appreciation for the school's effort in nurturing and educating their children. Special awards were given to outstanding students in various categories, including academic excellence, leadership, and sportsmanship. The event also featured performances by the students, including cultural dance, recitation, a short drama, which highlighted the values of hard work, honesty, and perseverance. From Okuzo, in Oyi Council area, Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
President Bola Tinubu will depart Abuja today, Wednesday, for a 3-day official visit to Malabo, Equatorial Guinea, at the invitation of President Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. The special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Chief Ajunri Ngelele, confirmed the details of the visit in a statement released on Tuesday. During his visit, Tinubu will meet with Mbasogo at the presidential villa in Malabo. The two leaders are expected to hold discussions on key bilateral issues with a particular focus on oil and gas and security. Several agreements will be signed to strengthen cooperation between Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea in these areas. Into Bangladesh's ex-premier Sheikh Hasina over the police killing of a man during civil unrest. 6 other top figures in the previous government are also being investigated following weeks of deadly unrest in the capital, Dhaka. Mr. Mamun Mia, a lawyer who brought the case on behalf of a private citizen, said the court in Dhaka had ordered police to accept the murder case against the accused persons. This is the first step in a criminal investigation under Bangladeshi law. Ms. Hasina resigned and fled the country earlier this month, fleeing to neighboring India as calls grew for her to stand down. More than 400 people were killed in weeks of student demonstrations culminated in the demands against Ms. Hasina. Many of them were shot by the police on her order. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us as Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/ABS Television Oka and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradio.com. Top stories once more as we conclude this news package. To hold local government elections on September 28. More stakeholders have commended Governor Soludo on youth empowerment. President Tinubu to embark on a 3-day official visit to Equatorial Guinea. And finally from here, Bangladesh government has opened murder investigation on ex-premier Hasina. But just before we go, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of our core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ijoma Uche. Good morning.